It looks like it's rather quiet. Black Pound Coin, I see you in the house. Do you want to give us an update on your project? Because the last time I spoke to you, I think it was a week ago, you were onboarding a couple of new businesses and you had delayed the initial coin offer. I think that's where we were. Are you in the house, Black Pound Coin? Do you want to jump on? Let me just see. I don't know if you might be away from your thing. Let me just send an invitation to you, because I do like to feature what Black Pound Coin is doing, because that's a really important project that he's working on about leveraging our spending power in the community by pooling our resources. It's kind of like a bit like Partner, I think, in a certain way for people who know, but maybe a slightly different version of it. Black Pound Coin, are you there? No, he's not in the house. Okay, well look, I'm going to give... Hey, you okay?
I've been humbly in the background, just working on certain things, you know.
Okay, well, where are we this week? Because we're having a regular update, so there's no reason why we should break with that tradition.
Yeah, no, 100%. Where am I now? Well, I'm at the stage now where onboarding different businesses. Beginning to speak with different businesses. I've got to speak to a gentleman who does a funeral service, and so there's like a diverse amount of businesses are pretty much onboarding. We've got a construction company, a guy that's doing construction, building, rental apartments and that out in the Caribbean, but he's from the UK.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is he in Guyana? Because they're experiencing a boom.
No, he's not.
Because you know we got all that oil over there.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be able to get some people from over there to be on board as well. Try and get some people from over there. And my guy that's got an internet cafe and electrical hardware repair shop. So I'm literally putting them onto the website now. So what I've done is started onboarding their profile onto the website, and then I've made a page on there that says
I retweeted it. That's the tutorial, isn't it?
So I've got the tutorial on the website, which has quizzes on there. So there's 3 different stages.
Wicked.
So there's a way to test your knowledge, you know. If you're able to test your knowledge and you know that you're okay with, then go on to the next stage, you know, of the onboarding. And then there's a page that I've uploaded recently, which is a Black Business Support page. And so from there is a survey for like the Bobs, the Black-owned businesses to take. And then a part of that survey opens up a one-to-one Calendly. So I've just set it up the Calendly to do one-to-one sessions. So I want to do like 6 meetings, like 20-minute meetings with individual businesses, you know, starting from next week. So that's opened up now to them to answer to. Before I was pretty much just going through the email list, because I've got over 800 plus emails with a whole lot of different businesses to go through. So now that I've got the Calendly set up, they can book a time slot with me, you know, like a 20-minute time slot to do a little consultation to then quickly ramp them up to onboarding on with like the pre-sale. So C&D Drinks, for instance, they have shown that interest into buying a whole lot of the tokens because they want to use the technology. And that technology is like the payment processor, you know. So when you go into the shop, you want to buy something, you put your card onto it, and it just automatically sends a percentage of their sale to the business bank account, which then sends that to
That's a bit like gift aid. So if you give money to a charity, let's say you do a direct debit and you tick the gift aid, every time you make a purchase or every time you give to the charity, I think you're able to take a small amount in terms of like tax, or we get an extra bit. So that's why when charities say to you, do the gift aid, it helps them in a way to gain more from what you're gifting.
Yeah, exactly. Something in that similar sense, you know, like a POS system, a point of sale system that is exactly like that. You know, I'm just combining NFC, which is that thing that you can use on your phone, a near field contact for contactless, and then connect that with like a payment processor, like a Visa. You know, so then when the payment splits, that 10% that goes into the exchanger, it buys BPC instantly, or at a time when the business feels more comfortable. So like when BPC would be at a dip, you understand? And that then they could pay for that as a service, or manually do that themselves. But it's a straight onboard, it's a straight on-ramp with the customer base. And then from there, they just, unload with the card, the prepaid card and things of that nature later on. So those are the things I'm putting up onto the website. And you go on the website, you be able to, so really no excuse now for businesses and individuals to not get at me on a one-to-one if they need that one-to-one, recruiting support, where they can, go through the walkthrough with me to onboard them, set up their wallet, fund their wallet, and buy their BPC, and things like that from like the community's perspective. And then obviously with the black businesses, they can now book that time with me as well. So then I can learn more about their business directly from them, and then give them a solution base to how the ecosystem would fit into what they, their service, what they provide as a business.
So where can people find out about what's happening? Because not everyone who was at the show last week or at the previous weeks would know where to find you. What your, so what's your website links? Where can they get in contact with you? Share that with the audience, please. And don't forget, people listen to this on the replay.
Yeah, sure. So you can contact me contact us at blackpoundcoin.com or admin at blackpoundcoin.com. Directly on the website, there's the contact box there, and on the website you'll find the tutorials and more information on the About Me tab. So under the About Me, there's the tutorials, general guides and resources, as well as Black Business Support tab right there as well.
And be sure to clip this section of the show, Black Pound Coin, because I don't know how to do that, and I don't know if I've got the facilities for that. I think it only happens if you've got an iPhone or a Mac, but I can't clip parts of the show from my phone or how I do it. So be sure to clip this bit, and I will retweet and share this section, because quite a few people listen on the replay, and also people do check my feed to see what I've retweeted, liked and shared. And I am a supporter of the work that you're doing, and I always like to give a platform. Like I said, I'm soil people. Nothing is growing soil. So this is, as far as I'm concerned, this is a foundational project for us. So let's just keep our eyes and support in this area. And even if you don't know a lot about it, reach out to Black Pound Coin. I'm sure he'll be there to support, talk to people, give them more ideas about what's going on. Just show an interest in this. Is it's like a homegrown project.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I appreciate you for that as well.
No worries, Black Pound Coin. No worries at all. Well, look, the time now is 22:22. You have been listening to the Headley Highlight Show, your weekly Friday night political talk show for news, views and conversation with me, your host. Let's just put some tunes on in the background. I'm just doing a little bit of a summation. All right, I need to turn it up. Right, let me turn this down a little bit, because this is a banger of a tune, This is Massive Attack. This tune is well old, but it's 15 years old, but it's still a classic. Anyway, you've been listening to the Headley Highlight Show, your weekly Friday night political talk show for news, views and conversation. And we started at the top of the show with the Labour Party's intention to effectively, it's not an intention, it's actually an activity, it's actually being rolled out in Manchester over 5 years, to inject people who experience obesity with a drug so that they can become physically active and lose weight to suppress their appetite, in the hope that they will become economically active. And we had a whole range of people contributing on that, giving their thoughts about why they thought it was good. Well, no, I don't think anyone spoke